Come on. There it is. There it is. Okay. So this is going to be the video for number 6. So number 6 is going to use all of this, this diagram and then the bar graphs below. So number 6 says, a car starts at the bottom of a ramp sitting against a compressed spring. That's important that we see that the spring is compressed. Okay, so that means it's squished down. It can spring back. The spring is then released and the car travels up the ramp until it slows down to a stop. Let's make sure that we notice that it says stop also. Create bar graphs representing the energy at each point. Okay, so if I think about point A, well, the car's not moving, so it can't have kinetic. It doesn't have any height, so it can't have potential, but it is compressed against the spring. So when I go to draw this bar graph, I know that there's going to be some elastic energy. And we'll just draw that all the way to the top. So right now, all of my energy is elastic energy. So my total is the same height as my elastic bar. Now, at point B, okay, so like let's imagine that the car is moving along at point B right here, okay? Well, now it's not touching the spring anymore, so the elastic is gone. But it still doesn't have any height, so it doesn't have any gravitational potential yet, which means that all it has is movement, and that means, oh, here, and so here's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go EEL, we'll go EK, and EG, just to show that those are all 0 right now. So now my EEL, there's no more of that, that's gone. We got EK, EG, and total. Well, now all of that energy is kinetic energy. So all of that elastic changed into all kinetic. So my total is still the same height as the kinetic. Oh, and by the way, I know I didn't put this in here. On the test, it'll be in here, but we're going to ignore friction. If we weren't going to ignore friction, we'd see a little bit of thermal start to creep into the mix, but we're going to ignore it for now. Okay, so finally for C, my little car here keeps on moving, and then it goes up the ramp like that, okay? So at point C, remember, it has come to a stop. Right here, it's come to a stop. So if it's stopped, that means that all of its kinetic is gone. We know it doesn't have elastic anymore, so that means that all of the energy has changed into gravitational potential. So it's going to look something like that. So remember, it starts as all elastic. Once it's not touching the spring, it's changed to all kinetic. Once it goes up the ramp and it's slowed to a stop, it's all gravitational. All right, there we go.